Hello, and welcome to Monster Hunter Wilds. This Blossom Dance Festival is still ongoing for a little bit, but I have a limited time to get all the armor and stuff I want to craft, which means I've got to do event quests. Wrong. Oh, I didn't know that had to load there. Okay. So basically I have to run this a bunch. But I want to run this as well. Neither of which, in hindsight, neither of which I want to hunt with a bow. Because that just seems like a great deal of suffering. I don't know how this would play against Zulu. I could try starting with it and then switch off when it feels bad, but that doesn't matter, it's good enough. I'm just here to hunt. I do need to talk to this guy. Make sure I don't waste the opportunity. Forest event quest. So I will finish 2 of those today. I haven't hunted a Mizutsune in a while. It could be fun. But I think I start with Zulu as an opener. Are they immune to paralysis? They are not. Make sure I grab that. I'd rather save it. I imagine the hammer's not going to go well, but I feel I have to try it, see how it plays. I think hitting its head's going to be hard. Actually, I should check the field guide. Because it feels like a type of monster that should probably resist blunt a little bit. They don't. They're weaker to blunt than they are to slashing. I'm really surprised by that. I would think it being squishy means that it's squishy, and slashing would be more effective. Maybe it has something to do with, I don't know, beating up stuff with a hammer to tenderize it or something. Okay, give me a mount. But hitting its head seems difficult. When you're not mounted. I think I hate the mounting in this game. Because hopping back and forth feels too effective. Unfortunate. I can't really hit the face very well, but I guess it hits... The tentacle hits are not that bad. I guess that does do a pretty good job of hitting downwards to potentially hit the head. Please stop dancing. I just want to break the wound. It's really rough, huh? Trying to hit a questionable hit, but hitting the wound is very difficult. I don't think I can hit it from the air. Yep, no, because that just calls my buddy. It is really not a... It is just as awkward of a fight as I was expecting it to be. For a hammer, because of its reach. It might be the only monster I've ever seen where you can kind of just get the Big Bang combo off right away, though. Just in the middle of nowhere. Which is at least a little interesting. But it still feels kind of bad. Okay. I didn't actually know the impact on the ground did damage. I've never been hit by it. I love getting interrupted while healing, because a random Auto Garen decides to show up. Okay, just face away from me. Thank you. Committed. Acceptable. Pick me up. I hate how vertical that attack can go. Totally reasonable, I like to jump over it. More fun. Yep. Helico's doing a very bad job of just dropping it. Yeah, I'm kind of... I wish they'd picked a different monster for this particular event quest. Like, I don't know, I feel like maybe Mizutsune, because that was released with the title update or something, would have fit a little better, and it wouldn't be a monster that I don't personally enjoy. Which isn't really a good reason to not use it, but... This is not gonna hit unless it attacks me. Please stop pushing me. Thank you. I get 3 carves because, or generally getting 3 carves for carver meal, which is a lot of extra loot from Tails. Which might mean that with that meal I should probably be hunting Jindahad? And doing my best to cut the tail. What is it even doing? It's not even attacking. Until now, but... I was very committed to just walking around. Oh, it did. It created a wound and then instantly broke it, which is a classic. I don't know if that morph suit is ever that helpful. Attack me, please. Not that type of attack. Yeah, the stun. Very lucky. Maybe it had some KO built up from the hammer. Unfortunate the trap didn't get used, but guess it's raid out time. I should check. Ooh, nice, 3. That brings me to 9 out of 12 or 13 that I want. So only need to do that 2 or 3 times. Okay, but does Rei Dao get paralyzed? Or is he immune? Yeah, he's resistant, but he's also resistant to stun. That's fine. I can hammer home all that I need water. I have a water switch axe in case I need to swap. No, this one's the ice switch axe, not the water one. Silent flash. That isn't silent. It would be interesting if it was. Maybe I didn't pay attention. Because Rei Dao has that chime noise that it plays. Maybe I just didn't notice the lack of noise. Shoot. I need items. Gotta at least have all that stuff. I need to remember, I don't have... I should travel fast. I don't have any extra flashes. I don't have flash... Ooh, wait. I have a bunch of stamina stuff. It should be fine. The reduced stamina drain is less useful for these weapons, but they're not bad. I have reduced flash effectiveness, which probably isn't helpful, but it's also probably not a huge issue. This should be fine. I'm not starting the fight with the hammer correctly. I'm pressing right trigger for the charge, but that delays the impact, which is awkward. This hop doesn't really... It's very unclear what's happening because of the motion. Okay. Wait. Oh, I pressed left trigger. Whoops. Or I pressed right, switching off of the hammer accidentally. I just want to drop a rock on him. Well, guess I won't be dropping a rock on him. That was so slow. That attack has a huge delay after it. Oh, I didn't expect it to be targeting there. Okay, I don't know what it was actually targeting there either. I guess it targets in front of you sometimes. It's a bit more occupied with inventory management than I should have been. I really like dropping rocks, so please let me drop a rock on you. Good. That somehow worked. Okay. They're very generous on that. That's nice. And I'm hitting, which is a classic. I think once I get like 2 KOs, I switch off of the hammer. Okay, that was a mistake. Pick me up for a second. Oh. Fortunate random lightning strike. Okay, I positioned poorly. It at least worked this time, that's nice. Please don't hit the wings. Well, at least don't hit the wings too much. Oh wait, you can pop. That hit is funny, because I should have gone left instead of back, but... It is more difficult if you're actually attacking its face instead of its tail. Probably overusing that hop there. I should probably just drop the charge in scenarios like that. Yeah, no opening because it was like the 3rd time around. I'm also surprised that it hasn't been paralyzed despite supposedly having the same... I mean, I guess... Because other monsters I think have paralyzed fairly shortly after the first stun. This has pretty bad paralysis value, but... Given that it is 1 star in both, I would assume... Unless every other monster is weaker to paralysis than they are to stun. Which is very possible. But unlikely. Okay. It's always very quick to respond. Oh, I've never actually stood anywhere near it when it did that attack. I never knew it punished around it like that. Okay, that's a good roar actually. Because an actual attack there would have been much more dangerous. Okay, Grounding Pod does actually do something to him. Oh, I don't, maybe there's a way to spin there if I charge attack instead? Or they just removed it entirely. Yeah, it must be charging while sliding to do this spinny attack, if at all. I'm not really used to this. Very... Oh, that's kind of a brutal attack. Hammer to the spindly little legs. Yeah, I don't think hammers... At least this hammer is great for this context. I just wanted to see if I could win, but I'll just switch. Much safer. Blast him. Yeah, it was weird the first time I fought this. That hitbox was, I guess, janky. Good enough. It's definitely not quiet. It's definitely not silent. It still makes the chime noise. Not really a chime noise, I think that's what the chimes in the village are about, so... Give me a jumping strike. Thank you. Oh yeah, double strike. A roar, friendly. I don't know how I hopped there. Like I was going up a hill and I jumped. It felt very out of place. Like shooting with grounding pods. Oop. I kind of wish you would focus me instead of my cat. It would make it much more predictable. I guess I got my wish. I should have been hit by that. It attacks a lot more threatening on a random slope where you can't really trust that the hitboxes will behave how you really would expect them to. Please just stop for a second. Okay. There it is, finally. Didn't take that long, but oop. Let me hit your tail. Bit of a questionable targeting from the other side of the sand dune, but that's normal. Oop. I was too greedy. It somehow walked over his... This is one issue with the series. I hate how they can clip their tails into stuff. Like, I kind of wish they had to actually consider structures and how their tails are physical objects. or should be physical objects. They clearly aren't, but they're like quantum objects. They only exist sometimes. Oh, yep, fair enough. Very quick turnabout, but let me hit your tail. Kind of feel like they should have accepted that they can't really handle weird slopes this very well, and have not had a monster like this that would be willing to stand at the top of these. Like, it'd be difficult to naturally have them avoid these ledges, and obviously I could lead them away. It just feels kind of... Please, Turf War? It just feels silly, because gameplay-wise, it doesn't really go the best. Okay, give me this hell. Okay. I mean, I guess you can't have sand dunes without, you know, the peaks of sand dunes existing, but... Is it lost? Okay. Just let me break the wound. I think I hit the wing wound there, not the tail wound. Is what it looked like to me. I guess I hit both, but it was initiated by the wing wound. Just land, please. Should attack the tail. Run away. Is it going to the pillars where I can drop stuff on it? Or is it going back home? It doesn't know where it's going. It's going... here? Huh. It's going here, but the pathing is janky for some reason. Okay. Very funny. Bitterbug broth. I don't know why they would collect that. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, drop this on them. And it missed somehow. Or it's immune. If it's immune, that's fine, but... if it walks into this and it still counts now, then that should have hit, I think. Yep, okay, it should have hit, I think. Very tall tail. I should go for a mount attack. No, 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 I can't get the tail hits on a mount because I can only hit its back and its head. Actually, pretty good opportunity. Just land, please. That might not have been worth the reload. It might be taking too long. That seems fine, actually. Or close to fine. Not quite. Oh, yep, greedy. Trying to save too much time. Weird attack, okay. It was trying, I guess, but where'd that 200 damage come from on the tail hit? Just let me cut your tail, please. Nah, it might be a good time to use the hammer for a bit. See if I can get a KO and then use that. Ooh, that's a bigger explosion on a basic lightning than I thought. Yeah, okay, there's like 3 types of lightning. I thought there was just the super lightning and the mini lightning, but there's a third. Sort of in the middle. Aha, you can't get away from me. Try to have it run into a wall, actually. As always, it's unclear if that did anything other than just stagger it for a moment. It should be a good time to break. Hopefully cut the tail. I think this should be close. Good. Oh, I whiffed. Give me the windbreak. Not that I deserve it, but it'll prevent it from running away for a little bit longer. Yeah, that is a different laser scale. Just blast the face. Oh, okay. I thought the thing was gonna shoot me with a laser. Wound. If it aimed better, actually could have interrupted it again. Is it going to the crystal pillars? Nope. Does this pass time? No, it actually is just a teleport. Which is a little silly. I feel like it shouldn't... I shouldn't be able to get here before it does. Can I flash it out of the air right now? I can't. I figured I wouldn't be able to, but I thought it was worth at least trying. Super armor. Take all the damage, but get some back. Worth it. Does it have a wound? I think it has a wound on its wing, yes. Okay, I'm always annoyed by... Why can't it hop? Like, why can't I hop down just by walking towards that, but I can climb without having an additional input? Wing break would be nice. Oh. That didn't look like it was targeting me initially. I really don't know if it was targeting me or my cat. I haven't wounded it. Got that wound open, have I? Oh, too late. Still pretty fun, but Didn't feel great with a hammer. I'm also bad with the hammer, so kind of not a real judgment. I need these gamma certificates. So 3 total. I'm pretty sure it's gamma. So that's 5 out of 10. I don't really need 10. But if I want the whole set. Ooh, protective polish. That could be nice to use. I think bow would be a bad idea to try. Not because it would be bad against it, but because I am bad. Yes, I don't need to do forest or music center right now, but I could. What weapons would be fun against Luwu? Because I need to get a few more pieces. I have enough for... See, I have all the tickets I need for this. I don't have all the bug parts. Oh yes, I need the expedition headgear. That's a weaker one to run. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I have 1 more than's needed for this page. I want the Palico stuff, which keeps defaulting to low rank. Is it defaulting to low rank just because I have a low rank weapon and I don't have anything better? Probably. I have plenty of Blossom Dance tickets. I need 3 more Blossom tickets. I don't need more catalogs. Wonderful. I don't need to farm that anymore. But I need to farm the spider pair, which is a lot more fun. I can do that with a hammer. That'd be fun. Could probably upgrade my Palico's gear a bit. Oh yeah, the butterfly wand gives paralysis. It's not bad. I feel like status is the only status other than blast. Feels more useful than actual damage. Like poison might be good, but it's poison. It just feels like debuffs are more valuable than the damage the Palico deals, but I'm also making a lot of assumptions. I'll go for the paralysis, that'll be fun. What is with... Why is this darker than that? What is the point? I guess all the weapons just are darker for some reason, but... That's a great weapon. It gives me another pet. I'm not going to craft that until I'm ready. Oh, aesthetics are handled in here. 4 minutes. I should eat. Change my Palico appearance. I can't change the weapon appearance? Oh, I should have assumed that. Oh, that's boring. I think it's funny that they give you complete freedom with layered armor for armor, but not for weapons. Oh yeah, I didn't interpret that correctly. I don't want the voucher. No, I'd actually enjoy fighting this a couple times. I could bow it as well. Start with hammer, if I need to do it again, I use the bow. That would be good practice. Agreed. For absolutely no reason, I wanted to just try to... see if I could... be greedy for no reason. Bonk your head. Thank you. This is the wound open. Please, I'd rather just get the wound instead of trying to get it turned to a wall again. It'd be kind of fun if that had an additional effect where you could like the wound or the mount finisher could launch the monster into, come on, that hit the wound, into a wall for a little bit of extra damage or something silly. Oh, neat. I just run into a wall to do that? Nope. No idea how that worked. It just did work. Which is... kind of confusing as always. Again, it's so hard to hit some of these wounds on some of these weapons. Perfect. Two, three, four. I really don't know the timing on that. I should learn it. I probably should have gone for the mighty. I'm about to get paralyzed. I moved just enough to not. This monster does have exactly the issues that I expected it to with the hammer, though, where its arms get in the way a lot. I don't know if you'd call them arms. But the paralysis helps a lot. Oh, I can never read that attack properly. Probably should have just carved it instead of attacking it, given that it wasn't actually angry at me. Food is running out. I'm probably fine. The food wore out, but I was continuing to carve as like a continuation that I started before the meal wore off. So it seems like the carving buff carried over. Unless that's like on a hunt basis somehow. I'm committed. It's obviously the wrong play, but... I'm definitely not hitting its face here, which is Wasteful. It works though. Oh. Good try. Wait, did its... Oh, its claws are red. And specifically the claws are wounded. I don't know if they'd be called claws. I don't know the labeling for weird bugs. Oop, greedy. Oh. Yep. Just hit what you can hit. Acceptable. I never judge that correctly. And that one was very lucky that I realized what it was doing. I think this is one of the worst wound break attacks, I think. To actually successfully hit. The quality monster. I hadn't been paying attention to the fact that this has green blood. Or green... Maybe it's not blood, it's like... I don't know if there's different... terminology. Because there's circulatory systems in... Invertebrates are... different. Three, four. This one I would always want to blast with. Please stop dancing, ballerina. That was... You can jump off of a monster's corpse and get a jumping attack by doing that. Interesting. I guess that's a side effect of having a hitbox, like a actual thing you can walk on, that I never would have considered. You can actually take advantage of that. Get a lot of that. It's probably not worth doing more than once or twice, especially when you can just jump off of the sacred, but if they were willing to do a quest with multiple monsters where you couldn't use the sacred, that could be something. Which kind of makes me wish there was no sacred in combat now, just for that. Bow time. You know, I should make a non-boring looking bow. Because the Ardean weapons are so boring. True Dragon Perforator. Tetrad. Sure. shot. Ah, it's just really poorly written. It is just badly written because they say increase affinity of bowgun ammo / coatings. Coatings are for bows. I'm pretty sure. So it's just not written well. Okay. That's silly. Ooh, a pierce coating could be pretty good. Sadly, I'd have to hunt a low rank. Which isn't a huge issue, I just would have to hunt right now to do that, and it's just not worth it. Power exhaust. Why does Kongolala have so much? I guess because of it eats mushrooms and has a bunch of different effects as part of that. Ooh. That one looks pretty interesting. I don't like how it looks, but I think it has a lot going for it. And it has really good decorations. I can't craft it because I have to craft this first. And I need to set it as my secondary weapon when I'm done. I should have checked if I could actually craft the final step. I hate when it does that, where I skip and it just black screens, but... yeah, the special ammo boost is good for the fun attacks. God, that's a goofy looking bow. Okay, now I need to equip decorations. Okay, I didn't think I'd actually be able to enter that from that far. Issue is, I don't know what is even a good choice. I guess seeing that Tetrad does stuff does make it, or it presumably does stuff, means that it's probably worth considering. Pretty sure I had something that gave Tetrad. Yeah, ballistics. Ballistics wouldn't be bad, actually. If I could get a precise jewel. Yeah, there's Tetrad. Bandolier. Might as well just equip that plain. Doesn't seem amazing, but it's something. 2 levels of Charge Master is better than 1. Oh, and I was going to consider swapping out the tenderizers for chain. To see how that works. See if like multiple arrow hits, whether that triggers the burst faster. Because if it does, that's appealing. Okay, another one of these. Just give me the voucher. Switch to the bow, see how it goes. Unequip that flash pod, I don't want to waste that. Okay, so I will start with poison, which these guys might be resistant to. Three, four. I'm not doing this efficiently at all, but... Ooh, okay. Yeah, the numbers are higher on that, at least than the bow I was using before. Okay, I'm hunting the big one. I need to keep that in mind. I think it does trigger based off of the... each... Yeah. The burst seems to trigger fairly quickly. I'm not managing my stamina well at all, but... Oh, bad shot. I mean, this would be really easy to dodge effectively if I was paying attention. Yeah, just blast it. Yeah, so the Tetrad definitely needs the coating to be applied, which is not surprising. Ooh. Paralysis. I haven't been paralyzed in a while. You need to actually manage the stamina properly by dodging. Not what I wanted. I want to see if Tetrad applies to the Dragon Piercers and such. I think it did? Maybe not. I saw 48 there. Ooh. You could just charge into those as an easy source of stamina. Too late. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for 51. So let me hit 38. I'm assuming that the Tetrad shots in them do take advantage. That's not Tetrad. Tetrad shot does apply. Which is kind of cool. It does further increase the value of keeping coatings on, which is, I mean, good. Okay. I find the coatings very cumbersome to upkeep because you can burn through them so quickly. Oh, and if you accidentally do that, because you misclick, because you're bad, makes it a lot more... Okay. Challenging. Too slow. Didn't interrupt before I got hit, so I didn't get the full blast. No, dead anyway. Yeah, I like Tetrad Shot. It adds that paying attention element. Like, okay, blast, 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 shoot, 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 try to get a better shot on the 4th. And the 6th. Gives an extra reason to worry about upkeeping. What is that little cart? It's a flamethrower? No. It's like a spike shooter? It gives an extra reason to worry about upkeeping coatings, which is annoying, but if the benefits are better, I think that makes it less obnoxious. Oh, I guess I got hit by the paralysis and that jolted me out of the launch. I'm not upkeeping coatings. I also don't use that as much as I should. Please move. Okay, some of those are not real trackers. They just explode. Please do this, thank you. You can't jump me if I shoot you with an arrow first. That was a bad shot. Just, okay. Just shoot it, please. One. Surprised that doesn't interact with. Oh, I guess that dropped. I'm just surprised that this shot doesn't interact with the coatings in any way. I dodged the wrong direction. Very satisfying though. Tetrad shot helps a lot, actually. Are they gonna explode? They're gonna sit there sparkling forever. Okay, that should be 13, and I should be done with that. Slugger, that's good. Paralysis attack is nice. Okay, check the... No, if I check here, it will show if I still need to hunt that quest, and I do. Okay. What is the math? Because I thought I needed 13. Did I need 14? Because it's 10 for... It's 8 for this. 10 for this. Does one of the Palico things need 2 instead of 1? How do I not have enough? Oh yeah, that's the Zoshia upgrade. Ah, I have the alpha listed twice for the eye patch, but it is is it alpha beta? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or is it not calculating? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. Those are the tickets, yeah. These are the other ones. Is it still listing it? Because even if I can craft, even if I have enough of the... Well, no, in the catalog. I don't know. I might be bad at math. Because this isn't being shown on the recommended thing. This one is. Oh, because this gives great hornflies, that's why. And great hornflies are needed for one of these recipes. But it is a super rare drop from that quest, so it's going to stay there forever. Well, that answers that. I need Amstrigians, which means I need to hunt more Quemetris. Then after Quemetris, I need to do a little more Arc-Tempered. But I don't think I can hunt it too much because it's not that interesting. Again, this quest is poorly made. The instant cut from dark to light is avoidable, I would think. Okay, you will be poisoned. Though if it is at all cockatrice-like, it would be immune to poison, I would think, but... Oh, too slow. Too slow? Okay. 1, 2. I should really mark this before I get too late. I didn't think that was an attack. I kind of wish there was a quick reload. Maybe there is and I'm missing it, but... But a quick reload would be very useful to make the coatings less painful. Maybe it's strong enough that it doesn't need it. And it would be too good if it had a quicker reapplication process. Oh, I'm actually surprised that triggers that. Not a slow application though, so it's not that bad. Okay, it finally got paralyzed. I guess now it's just power coding. I wrong buttoned it, as always. Okay. Burst doesn't seem bad. I don't know if it would be better to run weakness exploit though. Because Affinity's slightly less useful when you don't also benefit from like sharpness reduction. You know what? Wasteful, give me this. That was not the shot I needed. That worked, but it was not what I wanted, but it worked. Very, very fun. Weak monster, bad at tests, but Arc Tempered right now should be doable. Probably power coating. Well, actually, probably weak to well, susceptible to poison. God, the drop rate on the Amstridian tickets is really. Nope, it's not the Amstridian that I needed. It's the like generic whatever. Wrong monster. It's like Hunter Expedition or something is the name of the ticket type that I actually need. Which drops from the Rathian, but time to eat. 16 minutes. Don't think I can kill it that fast, but I can just eat a well done steak when needed. Look here. Ooh, actually I didn't consume much fighting those other monsters, that's fine. Okay, start with this. Should be fine. I guess I should load, then charge, and try to avoid shooting, but that was a terrible play. What I wanted was this. That's gonna be hard to take advantage of. I can kind of stay at a very safe distance, though. And just attack its face. Just... Okay, somehow that hit. That was lucky. That's fine. The wing is acceptable. I hate that it has charging sidestep listed at the top there, but you can't charging sidestep, at least not very quickly. Okay, again, I never stand near there, so I forget that does that. Okay, you definitely can't. A lot of stuff to improve. Ooh, it's already poisoned. Waste of poison coating, oh well. Okay, dodge too early. Give me whatever you got. Okay. I think that looked like that was targeting my Palico. My bad, either way. Makes it a lot more confusing. I feel like I should just ditch my Palico at some point. Because the Palico does help a lot with resources. Healing, saving my life. But it does also do that, where I'm confused sometimes. That might have been targeting me. Just didn't look like it. Ah, good timing. Obviously, that would be very easy to dodge through, get the evade, get the free stamina. It'd be very easy to actually use correctly. Too slow on the dodge. Yeah, that wound stuff is a lot worse on a bow. Which is really a shame. Because the wounds themselves are great with a bow. Okay. Greedy. Yep. Yep, and it doesn't exist in the first place. The heals inbound are almost never useful. Because he almost always heals me when I'm already prepared to heal myself. Which really cuts into the value of a Palico. That hit the rock somehow? Okay. Wrong choice of shot there. That was lucky. I'm surprised that lightning didn't explode that wide. Targeting my Palico. I did dodge straight into it trying to get the actual dodge, but... I mean, that save is kind of the only thing... Feels like the best reason to keep a Palico around. Though, like, if you die, sometimes they save your life. Because this heal is almost always activated after I'm already in the process of healing myself. I really don't like that. Okay. It's a very different approach. Zoshia with bow didn't feel... What are you... Oh. The round, whatever it's called, tracker, tracer, exploded, triggering it to attack me. Whatever, just shoot the wing. That's kind of funny. That range is very short. I need to be more careful about that. Okay, that was a very satisfying Dragon Piercer, at least. So if I just use this opening for this instead, it's better? Probably. I already broke that. Yeah, that's... Whenever there's an opening, just do that. Ooh. That was close. Oh, that was a misclick. That hop I need to get more used to, because it is very effective at managing your positioning. The hit count on that is wonderful. Oop. I really shouldn't be going for that. I should be playing it safer. Oh. I wonder if there's some strategy of... I have just enough power to get to 7 out of 10. Shoot, reload, shoot, reload. Some weird tetrad shot spam based nightmare. Quematrix, that's a really bad idea. I think fighting a Rei Dao is a bad idea to begin with for you, but... this is an especially bad decision. Just do the attack, please. I'm pressing B. Way wrong timing. And that hit acceptably though. The impact of that was weird looking. Because as always, I feel like I should be going in the direction of out from where the impact occurs instead of just straight back, but maybe I'm... maybe I'm wrong. Greedy. Unpunished. Oh. Probably should have power coding first. Eesh. Oh, that's a mistake. We get here faster. No, I guess I should swap weapons to not fail this, hopefully. Ice. Swap for a more comfy weapon. I'm also wondering how Burst is going to feel on this. Yeah, I'm not going to hit that very easily. Oop. I want to hit the one in the back, because that's really hard to hit. Oh, yep. My bad. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, I didn't trust that hitbox at all. And I'm definitely not reaching this in time. Just fight me on a flat surface, please. Because this game has never been good with slopes. I thought that I hit it when it was in the air, but I guess technically its wings were touching the ground, so it didn't fall like it would normally if it was knocked out of the sky, which is a little bit questionable, I think, but it's worth learning. Okay, I'm just gonna go to a flat surface, or flatter surface. Come on. Come on, little puppy. Fight me over here. I shouldn't have walked into that. That was silly. Okay. Always bigger hitbox than I expect on some of these lightning blasts. Also doing that lightning blast attack a lot more. Probably because it's lasting a long time. 19 seconds left on food. Yeah, that's never gonna work. Barely. This should be far enough. Even though technically I should probably be just eating the quick food. The quick food known as... something. Well done, Stake. That would have been a much safer choice, and that's even what I originally intended to do. I love how quickly it can get up and just instantly get back to that attack. It's predictable, it does it every time, so I should know it's going to happen, but... I mean, my Sacred should have been able to continue running, but it got caught on an invisible wall. Which is the type of thing that always makes me want to stop playing games right away. I'll check if there's anything else that I need to grind that isn't Raidao. Oh yeah, there's... yeah, the Rathian. Yep, burn that. This should go fine. Hopefully I only need to hunt it like once to get the 2 pieces that I need. That was terrible shooting. Okay, blast it. Thank you. That was very fortunate, I think. Wound break with that's kind of not the ideal. Okay, that has a huge... wait, it's fair enough. It's expected that it has a really long delay. Ugh. Worth it. Does power coating stack something, or... okay, there. Flipped. Oh, it didn't go again. You can't run away. What? It didn't explode. Huh. Interesting. it didn't get staggered. Maybe it got staggered too much. Or the bow's just worth it staggering than the vastly superior switch axe. It's a lot easier to knock them out of the air. At least hit count wise, it's easier to knock them out of the air when you're using a melee weapon, which is probably fair. Ooh, the knockback was beautiful. Blast them. The classic Rathian attack. The wounds. You know, don't. Let me just full charge. Give me the power coating. Continue charging. I don't really like that. Just charging to charge that. I prefer when I thought that it was purely driven by damage dealt. Because that at least felt okay to keep attacking instead of just, oh yeah, just charge. It's not awful, it's just weird. Okay, press and hold X to dismount. Or not. Okay, it just takes a while. Kind of interesting that it does seem quite valuable to not trigger all the wounds at once. It's less fun, but stunning repeatedly, interrupting their attacks is useful. Weird. Give me 2 tickets. Excellent. Blast resist. That was fun. I guess technically the only thing left for me to grind would be Arc Tempered Raidao and the daily stuff. Which I can do in the future. Because there's still time. So, that will be all for today. This is weapon, right? I thought it was like a jetpack initially, but I think that's its weapon. But that'll be all for today. Have a nice day. I don't know why he fell over. Bye-bye.